Hello everyone, Who here, and welcome to episode 2 of Let's Play SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. In last episode, we started the game. We gone through SpongeBob's houses, what the hell? And we got one piece of golden underwear, and I believe three golden spatulas, I'm sure. And now we are going to show off the proper way of how to get that golden special I last got on, and at this point before I got a chance to get on top of the platform. How disappointing. And I'm gonna wait but anyways, here's the proper way in how you get that golden underwear on top of Squeaker's house, and and how to get the golden spatula on top of SpongeBob's house. You do it like that way. So now you know. You can do the glitched way too, but I'm just telling you that's the proper way in order to do it. So now, yeah. So now we got everything we can do down in Bikini Bottom. I believe it's time to move on to Jellyfish Fields.
The rolling green hills of Jellyfish Fields, a place to experience nature at its most raw, and sometimes a bit tender from the stings.
The jellyfish are always assholes. So, welcome our first robot enemy, the fodder. Oh, and jellyfish too. And Squeaker, I know he's gonna get stinged here in 3, 2, 1. Yep. And the world's being a dick. And dialogue.
Ow!
Squidward, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay, you barnacle head. Do I look like I'm okay?
Well, your nose does look pretty big. I mean, bigger than usual because it's usually pretty big. And you look clammy. And oh my gosh, you're bald!
I've always been bald, but now I'm stung all over.
Well, according to the Jellyfisher Field Manual, severe jellyfish stings can be treated effectively by applying a thick layer of king jellyfish jelly to the affected areas. King jellyfish?
Well, I guess you're off to scale Spork Mountain and die a horrible death under the vicious tentacles of King Jellyfish. I'll stay here, balled up here in excruciating pain.
You do that! Don't worry, Squidward. I'll bring back that King Jellyfish jelly for you to rub all over yourself.
Did you find the King Jelly fish yet?
It's the King Jellyfish, not the King Jelly Owlfish. So yes, this is goo. Patrick, yeah, basically it's something is lava. Touch it, and SpongeBob will immediately not get marked back when. And to walk out of bounds, you get somewhere to the last checkpoint, which is always not fair, but oh well. So yes, welcome to the first level, Jellyfish Fields. And the fodders are really that easy. The only attack is waving a wand at you, which is kind of pathetic. So yeah, the first one is kind of pathetic, so they're easy to take out.
We can't jellyfish today. I'm going fishing for robots.
So yes, the first level, Jellyfish Fields. There are a bunch of spatulas and socks bound to be found here. For jellyfish and what's this? 3 clown, 125 shiny objects. Yeah, if you want to get certain spatulas and certain socks, you have to pay shiny objects. Luckily, in my playthrough, I always have enough shiny objects to pay for all of it, so I'm never out. It's quite easy to get enough shiny objects for that anyway. There's only going to be one time where you're going to be grinding for shiny objects, and that's at the very end of the game. But oh look, there's a spatula down there. I wonder how we get it. We can't just do jump down there because always the hand will take us out there before we get the golden spatula. You can do that if you fall a certain glitch, but I'm not gonna be here to do that. So yes, Jellyfish Fields, the very first level of the game, and personally this level is very easy. Basic enemies to take care of, basic platforming sections. They will definitely just look big and fast. personally, I do know it inside now, but still, look at it. It's very big and very open, explorable. Just how I like it. And this is a checkpoint, and blah blah blah. You know how checkpoints work. So yes, instead of taking out, people who barf on you like practice minions. Oh, they're still playing as minions, but they're robots instead. So, huzzah! And this is a freezer food. Only Pelican can use the freezer food. What the heck is the freezer food? We'll find out much later in this episode. But for now, we have floating tikis. They're just like normal tikis, except they float. And I use a lot in order to get certain pieces of underwear or certain shiny objects. It's very, very good platforming like I am. You can try to do that, but first time just ignore those and destroy them for shiny objects. Now, if you climb up these tikis, you get yourself a bunch of shiny objects right there. And we jump up to these platforms, which I completely utterly fail. So speed up, go faster. And there you go. Once we jump on these platforms, you see this button. Foot slam it, and you will build these barrel platforms that will lead you to this island over there. And you can see there, something glowing, which is actually a sock for Patrick. So that's 6 out of 80. 6 out. Hades. Wow. Last time I collapsed, it was Camp Big Mouse Blinks 2, and that was 80 as well. And here I've got to collect 8 socks. Coincidence? I don't know. So we go up here, and there's a cannon firing a puffish at us. Now I think you're gonna get knocked back. If you get hit by these, you'll obviously go to the very beginning of this platform section. Do what I do and shoot the cannon, and you'll be fine.
Hey Gary, what's shaking?
Meow.
Wow, a bungee jump for a golden spatula! I must be in heaven!
Meow.
No, Gary, I still haven't bungeed down and gotten that golden spat.
Meow.
Okay, so yeah. Here's the first bungee hook. It works exactly as in a SpongeBob game. He bungees from his freaking underwear, and I can see his ass, which is not nice. So we go in there, and that's the full way to get that 4th golden spatula. 4 out of 100. Yep, there are 100 golden spatulas in the game.
You said it, Gary.
Yes, you said it. You meowed, Gary. So let's reveal some more platforms, and yeah. That was just necessary. But yes, I ain't gonna be getting all 100 golden spatulas. I think that would be very obvious. Besides, getting 100 golden spatulas in the game is really easy. And even for Mr. Craft's golden spatulas, you can just grind for them. For instant easy level I'm gonna show at the end of the game. And SpongeBob gets all very sad about that fish dying, and there's our new water enemy. He's called the Hammer. We get it? Because this hammer is made out of ham. Get it? Get it? Get it? But yeah, there's Hammer. He's honestly no different from the photo. Instead of using an electronic one, he's got a giant hammer in order to attack you. So he's no different. He's just as easy. You can easily kill him with your bottle one attack. And I see here there's this thing. We need a certain new in order to take down SpongeBob pins. We need a certain bowling new, if you will, because you look up there, there's a suck up there which you cannot reach. Something's fishy going here. We'll come back here much later. Sorry that. We'll come back here much later point in the game, so we'll be getting that suck way later. But for now, let's just continue on, since we obviously don't have the ability to get that suck yet. Let's kill that. More floating tikis for a green shiny object. Totally not worth it, but eh. So yeah, bloody yada yada. Platforming. More floating tikis. which for some reason I can't get on top of. But even I do, it's just for a piece of underwear, which I really need because I'm waiting for help anyway. And for some reason it needs playing GUIs twice. Why? I have no idea. And wow, I can't believe I got hit by that. And see here, here's a something. They decided to make these weird.
Like a new sponge.
They decided to put these floating tikis in certain places to get pieces of underwear. I mean, it makes you feel like you get to do it for a sock, but I don't know. I'm doing it just because. And we got 1,000 shiny objects already. Wow. So let's bounce these flowers. First, let's bounce off on the other side so we can get on top of this mountain thing. And we got another sock sitting at the top of this lovely mountain here. An easily missable sock there, so I'm glad I showed it to you. And I died.
I'm ready.
Oh well.
I'm ready.
So it respawns upstairs, so I don't know why. There's proper checkpoints and invisible checkpoints. So okay, so yeah, let's bounce these flowers the right way, and there's our 8th sock. Yep, we're getting loads of socks already. Now, in the opening cutscene, you did see the duplication 3000. Where's the smaller version, the duplication 1000? It's basically a respawner machine. It will keep spawning enemies until you destroy it. So yes, I think you know what those are like. I press the button, we hit it, and we got our 5th golden spatula. So we already have 15 on the way done. And dialogue.
Wow, Mermaid Man! I have all your comics and toys and mail.
Mail?
Huh? What? Oh, yeah, it's that Sponge Kid. And now, what was I supposed to tell you?
That Patrick is surrounded by robots and needs my help.
Huh? Oh, no. I think it had something to do with massaging my feet.
Well, if massaging your feet will save Patrick, then massage I must.
By the way, I don't think that's a good idea.
They're making me hit myself.
Why are you hitting
Massaging
yourself?
your feet isn't working. I think I'd better try a more direct approach.
By clipping my toenails?
How'd that do
Here
anything?
I come, Patrick! Here I come,
I just talked to
Patrick!
Mummy and Patrick, so I just repeat what I just said. Don't know why, but yeah, now a teleport box so we can use. Yada yada, nice things, and here's our first sliding section. SpongeBob is sliding on his tongue. I have no idea why. How SpongeBob doesn't puke by this. But you go down the pathway, you get your nice sock, and you go there, you get your 10th sock. So yes, we already have enough socks to get a golden special from Patrick. And yeah, I'm just showing off how the teleport box works, but I think you know how it works really. One checkpoint and oh my, 3D100s, 3 respawn machines, 3 buttons. Gee, I wonder what we're gonna do. Yeah, we gotta destroy all of them. Well, you know we have to do that. All you gotta do is hit all 3 buttons. By hitting all 3 buttons, that ways a bunch of platforms so we can be able to reach Patrick. But unfortunately, they're spread out along this giant island, so this is gonna take some time, unfortunately. And seeing how slow SpongeBob is, that's gonna take a while. I mean, SpongeBob isn't Sonic the Hedgehog, so yeah, this is, like I said, it's gonna take a long while. So I'm trying to take this as fast as possible. I think this one's the longest to get to, just because of these platforms. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. So destroy last duplication 100 and hit the last button, and like I said, some platforms will raise, at least 3. There we go. And now we can quote-unquote rescue Patrick. He was safe on there all the time. Preparing by just looking at seeing himself.
Hey, SpongeBob!
Whew! Thank goodness you're safe, Patrick.
Well, of course, SpongeBob. Why wouldn't I
Hey,
be?
Patrick has common
The
sense.
robots and the...
Oh yeah, I found this for you. I don't know what it is, but it looks important.
Thanks, Patrick. I tell you what, all that running around has left me pooped. Why don't you continue on for a bit?
Okay.
AKA, an excuse for us to play as Patrick.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yes, in this game, we are able to play as Patrick Star. Although then again, we were able to play as Patrick in the SpongeBob SquarePants newbie game as well. But this came before the newbie, so yeah, we get to play as Patrick, and as always, we are able to pick up watermelons. No idea why, but hey, Patrick has the ability to pick up stuff and throw stuff. That is one of his special abilities. And instead of a Portiloo, I forgot what it was called. I think it's Porter something. Here's bus stop, and allows us to change characters. It's either SpongeBob to Patrick or SpongeBob to a certain third character that we'll be playing as. I'm not going to tell you who it is. So if you play this game before, I think you know who it is. It's Squidward. Nah, just kidding. But yeah. This is a special Patrick Tree Tunnel. Basically, it's a thing that will only allow Patrick to progress. SpongeBob and Sandy cannot progress with that thing. And I'm just coming back to this freezer fruit thing. Patrick can also pick up the freeze fruit. It allows him to freeze goo. And the reason why I came back here, because if we freeze this goo here, it'll give us another sock. Which is always nice. So here we are, we're back at that Patrick Teeter-totter. Just throw at the other side and it'll launch us to this checkpoint here. And welcome to the introduction of the Thunder Tikis, which are pretty much like, I don't know, the TNT crates in Crash Bandicoot, I guess. You touch them, they start lighting up, and soon they'll explode. You can pick them up, but you gotta throw them very quickly, otherwise they'll explode on you, and you take damage, which is no good. By the way, Plankton!
Hey, you barnacle head! Watch where you're going!
The rock is talking to me. Almighty Rock, I am at your command.
Down here, you big pink lummox!
Oh, hi there, Mr. Plankton. Are you going to vaporize me today?
So very tempting. Unfortunately, I found myself in the undesirable position of having to assist you.
I was in an undesirable position yesterday, and now my neck hurts.
Heed my words, my large future minion. Go into Jellyfish Cave. Follow the instructions on the signs that you see. At the end of the caves, you'll still be a big pink idiot, but you'll know enough to help defeat the robots and get me back into the chum bucket.
Well, then will you vaporize me?
Patrick sure wants to be
I might
vaporized.
spare your life so I can force you to work in my sweatshop, making low-quality design and knockoff wallets.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
Thank you.
Now into the caves before all this being helpful gives me a headache.
Aww. Plus, is it just me, or do I notice whenever Plankton's talking, I see a gold ball inside his mouth? I have no idea why, but in this certain game only, I'm not sure if it's in the newbie too, but I always see a gold ball inside Plankton's mouth. But hey, that's probably just me. You'll probably see it too, but who knows. But for now, we enter into the Jellyfish Caves, where it has fiery geisters. Which is cool? I don't know. But hey, we got some Thunder Tikis here. If you throw Tikis and more Tikis on there, you'll be able to get some more shiny objects. But to be honest, that's worse, because why don't you do all this extra work just for that? So kaboom! Down they go. And yes, in this challenge, in this cave, the level's gonna make you use throw fruit in very creative and inventive ways, like using it twice to hit these two buttons. Even for some reason they keep missing. I blame poor collision detection on this. Though I managed to hit them both without the four-man wilting on me. And I swear I cannot detect the pattern of those spikes. I don't know why, but I can never seem to detect the pound of spikes. I always seem to get hurt by those. And here's a random mortar around here. Well, not really. It's so we can get more shiny objects. But to be honest, why would you want to use Raw Man just because of that? But I'll just show you can do that. But it's quite worth it anyway. And I think this is where the episode actually ends. So in the next episode, we shall continue off into the Jellyfish Caves. We shall get some more socks and see what's up ahead. So there's more again here, and I'll see you in episode 3. Later, guys.